Alright, let's talk fog. Everybody's favorite weather. Totally favorite weather. Fog. So the problem with fog right now is that there's not really any counterplay and the benefits are weak. So eventually, when you have one area that's foggy, you're going to have to do effectively nothing or go mess with the fog and suffer. So you can plan out and stretch out all of your projects for X and Y and Z different biomes and your home base to help mitigate fog the most you can possible. However, you will always at some point, usually in the plains, run into a spot where, hey, I gotta do something, but the plains are foggy. So now I'm doing nothing. I'm waiting. And that feels awful. That is worse than just grinding. It's just like, it's nothing. Like, you know, you're like jumping around your base, you're doing whatever. It's awful. It is terrible. So, how do we fix fog? Well, there are a few ways. Number one, increase the benefits that fog gives you. So, even less mob vision, which means we will be able to really run up to them mobs, fullings and camps and really get the pokes on. Yeah. Really just start demolishing them. Because right now, you know, the reduced vision that you do get is very minimal and usually very good for sneaking, but sneaking, it's not very good if you're confident and good at fighting the enemies that you're going to fight, which I am. So sneaking in the fog, very useless to me. Rain, it's raining right now. This is very good because root set is very good and the rain overrides the fire weakness of the root set, which means this is top notch for tanking, fulling shamans, fulling torch guys, as long as they're not starred, because the physical still hurts like a bitch, but the fulling shamans especially, whew, take them out no problem. This also applies to the mountain blizzards, but another benefit that I could see happening, other than the further decreasing of mob vision, is when lightning weapons, or one special lightning weapon, could be introduced in the game, it could give a bit of a radius of vision. So this could apply to fire weapons as well, but just like allow us to better see and interact with the fog. It's like, okay, you know, I have this special weapon and it's providing a tool outside of combat. Like, I would love that. You know, it's sort of like how the Atgear is really good at farming plains tier crops. Yeah, like I love stuff like that. Give me more of that. I'm all for that. Something else, similar to the light radius, I would like is craftable lanterns. So you've probably seen, if you've witnessed any of the Mistlands teasers, and I am going to say now, spoilers for Mistlands from the teasers, is there's this weird blue stone lighthouse that you can build, and then there are beautiful little, what looks like iron lanterns that you can make. And I would love to have lanterns that you could craft that would be good for the fog and the darkness. So it's like, it'd be a nice little radius around you, and maybe you would have one that is a little bit weaker that hangs on your belt that takes up the Megangjord slot. You know, you'd have a standard lantern that you could hold that would take up the shield slot. So you'd have your one-hander and then the shield, or you'd go two-hander and the belt lantern. But it would take a resource cost, because right now, what's something else that's holding you back from doing something that you want to do in the game? Terrible wind. terrible wind while sailing can be worked around via the motor power. So I would love something that would cost some sort of resource, just like how the motor power costs Forsaken ability, to go around this interaction to let us work out and accomplish what we want to. Still going to cost a resource, but now we don't really have to wait around when something that we really want to do is in a foggy place. Now we can just go there and do it. And it would still cost a resource, but I think people would agree with me that it would be worthwhile having a cool lantern. Or also the lanterns and maybe the lightning or fire weapon, my idea would be it's a radius around you. But if you wanted cones of light in front of you for deeper but yet more focused vision, so it would be like tunnel vision, then I would like the idea of you could bring trophies with glowing eyes to the artisan table and craft them up into very brutal looking trophy lanterns. So it would be vicious and fitting of the Viking theme, but it would look really cool. Imagine holding up a Greater of Brute trophy by the dandelion and shining two bright red beams of light into the fog to explore. I think that would be sick. And I think that would fit crafting and resource cost, and I also like something that would take the shield slot. I think that would be cool as well. Let me know what you all think about this. I think this is all sick. Something else, fog while sailing. I would really like to have some sort of ship alteration. Maybe like you take trophies plus artisan table, and then you alter the figurehead of the longship. You know how it's like a serpent-looking guy on the end of the longship. You could make his eyes glow a certain color. You know, rarer trophies would be further radius, and then that way you would actually enjoy sailing through night fog. Just something that I've been thinking about. Something that I've been brainstorming for a while. But let me know what you all think of these ideas. Let me know if you have any ideas of your own. And I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys some other time. Bye!